And welcome back to Days of Qoom. This is me, Rishi. This is day 20. Today we'll be talking about using the data to load up individualized responses, and I'll show you some really old tags that nobody uses anymore, but they're still very important, as I found out recently. So let's hop right into it. So if you remember last time, what I did is that I created this form here with a username, a subject, a question, and some code if they had any. And if it didn't have any, then they would just send a blank string. You can put it in whatever order you wanted to, however you want to do it. So yeah, let's just, first things first that I want to do is I want to create each individualized location where each is going to go. So first I want to have a username, a subject, a question, and some code if they had any. And I also want to put an entry number for each. So first of all, I'm going to put a p tag here with an ID of ID of entry number. Then I want to have a h3 tag with an ID of subject entry, and a h4 tag with the ID of username entry. And then I want to put two more p tags. This first one's going to say, actually just one's fine, question entry. This is going to also have the code. So yeah, let's just get right into it then. So there's two ways of pulling data. I'm gonna use the JavaScript way, but if you want to, you can use the HTML to do it, just to view all the questions. But I want to use JavaScript to load them all one by one. I will show you this way today, and I will show you how to load all of them on another day. Okay. So, and I also want to add in two more buttons here. Button with an ID of next entry, and a button with an ID of previous entry. I'm going to put a back arrow like so. Yeah, because if I do this here, it'll change that, so I can just do this, I think. Expected tag name. Oh. Yeah, I can change this later. So yeah, I'll put these tags in later, these names. So next entry and previous entry, I'm going to wrap these two inside of a div here. I'm going to get a div here and call this ID entry changer, and style all of it correctly like so. And then in my script, actually I'm going to open the script in a new tag so I can edit it easier. In this script tag here, first of all, these two look nice and sweet like so. I want to first of all do the entries changing. So entry changer buttons. I can say document dot get element by ID next entry dot inner HTML, meaning I want to change what its text is. I'm going to change its text to this. That doesn't look right. Let me find the emoji. So let's do next arrow emoji. And then I can put previous arrow emoji. This will load up the back arrow leftwards, that one that I want. I'm going to say that this is its right one, so it shows it like that. And it's document.getElement by ID previous entry dot inner HTML equals to put previous and next. I'm going to actually though grab this, do this one, yeah, like so. So now I have our next and previous button, but they're flipped over, so let's just real quickly move it right here. Let's see, can I alt it up? No, I cannot. Let's just Control exit and Control V it, like so. So now that I have my two buttons here, next thing I want to do is I want to grab data from this. I'm just going to copy this code here. I'm going to paste it into my JavaScript, like so. This is going to grab our data for us and put it into our array. So I'm going to change this array name so it's not JSON anymore. I'm going to change it to array of questions. Actually, that's a long name, so I'm going to put question array, like so. Right then I'm going to say, hold on, actually I'm going to put a couple more spaces into here. Wow, no, /t? Yeah, I think /t is a tab, a single tab. No, it doesn't work. Wow, that is strange, but okay. No, but a space is required for sure. One space works apparently. Yeah, that looks fine, I suppose. I also want to create a int index, or a var index equals to 0. And then I want to say, I want to create a function here, call it load selected. And in this one, I'm going to say if index greater than or equal to question array dot length, then index has to be equal to question array, or actually don't even need this, do I? Yeah, we'll work on that later. But for the first one, I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to say document. I'm going to actually just type these out over here. So I'm going to say var p, or number, or entry number is document dot get element by ID entry number. I think I should call it entry number, like so. Oh, I have to actually style this. Wow. I have to put a, who knew, I have to put a semicolon after all of these, actually. I think, yeah, put a semicolon after each of these, so let's just quickly do that. Semicolon, 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 semicolon. Okay. Then a var subject equals to document dot get element by ID subject what I call it, subject entry var username equals to document dot get element by ID, username entry var question equals to document dot get element by ID question entry. Actually, I think I'm going to stop here for today, and I will finish off with this entry thing next time. Thank you, and see you tomorrow to celebrate 3 weeks of 30 Days of Qoom.